Hi everybody, this is WildStorm Comic Reviews here with a review on Grifter Issue 6 from his first solo series. Now this will be my last Grifter review. It's going to stop at issue 6, mainly because there is 4 more issues that come after this, but I wasn't really a huge fan of them. Plus I'm ready to just kind of try something new, so do some reviews on some different comics. So we're going to stop here at issue 6, but this issue does wrap up this story arc quite nicely. So, but yeah, here's the cover. It's a pretty good cover. It's not bad, but it's not great. Grifter here doing a thumbs down, and we get the Grifter does get a new weapon in this book, so it's gonna be pretty awesome to see. Pretty cool. And yeah, it's the cover. And so yeah, we start off. Grifter, he had to go he wanted to go get a massage just to get some peace and quiet, just to relax. But sadly, that never happens for him. So, because the monster in the last issue that we discussed, the monster was actually a Team 1 soldier. Like, he was a retired soldier who worked for a Team 1 that was a part of this organization called International Operations. And so yeah, the monster basically just destroys the massage parlor. It's kind of funny, like a little piece of like metal drops on this guy right here, and it's kind of funny. It's pretty cool. So yeah, Grifter's escaping. He's getting ready to suit up. He's putting on his costume, putting on his mask, getting his guns, and he's getting ready to go into action. It's like, I can't just sit here and do nothing. I gotta take this guy out. Sorry about the wind. The wind makes it. Gotta take this guy out. Shoot. Sorry. Yeah. So yeah, we get the scene here, the monsters like just destroying everything. Like the last issue, he's still wrecking stuff up. The Team 1 soldier, and we'll get to more. We'll explain more of that as we go further on, just to make sure you guys know who this guy really is. But yeah, it's just more action, pretty cool. And yeah, more action. But here's the cool thing: is that so Grifter, more action. The Grifter tries to stop the guy, but it's funny because while he's trying to like stop this gigantic monster, he can't help but think of the girl, the lady he accidentally shot in the leg in issue 2. Because if you guys remember in issue 2, Grifter, when he was chasing after Diabolic through the museum, he accidentally shoots this Japanese girl in the leg. He accidentally shoots her in the leg, and he ends up like getting her medical help and everything and helping her out because he feels bad that he accidentally shot her in the leg. So yeah, he just kind of, he's trying to focus on the battle, but he cannot just stop thinking about her, and it kind of leads into maybe he has feelings for her or something like that. I mean, who knows? And he's like, I paid off all her debts, so it's not like I should feel bad about her, but I just can't stop thinking about her. He can't get his head clear, which isn't really a good thing to, isn't really a good place to be in when you're trying to take down this gigantic monster. So yeah, he's like, I need to go clear my head for a second. I need to get my head cleared on straight so I can focus on the task at hand. So he goes up to this helicopter to clear his head. To clear his head, and yeah, so he gets on the copter and he meets up with Crenshaw, the guy in the last issue where Crenshaw's like, hey Cole, I want your, I.O. needs your help. We need you to help take down this monster guy, and if you do this, we'll pay you handsomely. Grifter was like, no, I don't want to work for you guys again. I worked for the U.S. equivalent of international operations. I don't want to work for you guys. And one of the guys, a guy kind of crashes through the windshield of the helicopter, and Grifter finds out that, oh, so you guys are using like Neotech. And if you guys don't remember, in my previous reviews, which you can check out on my WildStorm Comic Reviews channel, I talk about Neo and I talk about Neo Industries and stuff like that. So I'm not going to really go over it here. But yeah, they're wearing a Neotech. So if you want to learn more about Neo, you can look at my previous reviews. But yeah, so they're just kind of chatting it up, and he's like, look, if you help us, we'll give you. Grifter's like, okay, I'll help you guys. I will help you guys. I don't want to help you guys, but if I do help you guys, you gotta give me the big bucks. You gotta give me the passport and everything else, like the passport to get out of here. So they're making a deal. Here, and Crenshaw and Grifter's like, okay, if I'm gonna take this guy down, you guys gotta get me up to speed. And so Crenshaw's like, okay, well, we don't have time. I don't have time to tell you everything, so we're here. Put on this virtual reality device, and all these like memories, and it's basically the device works basically like he puts on the device, and all the memories and all the like the past origin of how the monster was created kind of gets downloaded into his brain. So he basically just gets fed all the information through this virtual reality helmet, like how the monster got created, who he was, and stuff like that. So yeah, this virtual reality helmet basically just gives him the information he needs to know about the monster and how he got created and stuff. Hope I explained that well. But yeah, okay. So through the device, through looking at all these past memories, we learned that the guy, the monster, he actually started out as a jailed soldier. Like he was in jail. He's just a regular dude. He was serving time, and he was just a guy. He was serving time in jail on account of 14 murders. So yeah, it's pretty serious. Started off as just a dude in jail, and then Crenshaw meets up with the guy. He's like, hey, we can get you out of jail if you participate in these experiments we call the Team Zero protocols. Yes, if you participate in them, we'll free you from a prison sentence. And so he does. And I'm going to try to get a better picture for you guys here. So yeah, he does. Here he is getting experimented on. And it works. He ends up they end up calling him Richard. And it's cool because after all the experiments, they end up calling him Regiment because he has the powers of a whole regiment army, which is a whole. He has all the strength and power of a regular army of soldiers. So yeah, it's pretty cool. He has the power. He has the strength of an entire regular platoon or entire regular army. So it's pretty cool. That's why they call him Regiment, because regiments are like the regular troops. So he has the power and the strength of a bunch of just regular regiment troops. I just want to make sure I explained that well so you guys understood. But yeah, so it goes through his backstory. He ends up joining Team 1, which is like Team 7. He ends up taking down these guys. And yeah, and he ends up he has so yeah, he's working with Team 1, and apparently, and at one point Team 1 was trying the Daemonites, these aliens right here, the Team 1 was fighting the Daemonites, and the Daemonites apparently at one point launched a nuke, and Regiment here was trying to keep the nuke away from Earth, and he ended up doing a good job, but it ended up exploding, the nuke, and he ended up getting these radioactive not powers, but more the radioactivity from the bomb kind of deteriorated his skin and everything, and so he ended up scarred and what he looks like now. So yeah, I like this backstory. I like how he starts off as this guy in jail, and he on 14 counts of murder too. That's pretty crazy. And then Crenshaw makes a deal with him, and he gets all these powers. And cool backstory. Kind of similar to Diabolics. They don't go too much into it though. It's very quick and very fast paced. And yeah, and then we get this funny scene where it gets into this kind of the scene with and everything. This scene with the girl and stuff. And she's like, ooh, Crenshaw, you're so good looking, and da-da-da-da-da, ooh, we like you, there's these alien women here. And then he's like, okay, yeah, you don't need to see anymore. He just takes the helmet off him. It's just a funny scene, I liked it. So yeah, Grifter's like, okay, I'm in, let's do this. And he goes, if we're going to do this right, though, I'm going to need the VAD PP90 Hyper Cannon, which apparently is the big gun I showed you guys on the cover. That's the gun I'm talking about, the VAD PP90 Hyper Cannon. Grifter's like, if I'm going to take this guy down, I need one of those. And yeah, look, I know it's illegal, but you're in national operations, you guys are shady, you'll figure something out. I know you guys, don't play any of this with me. So yeah, so they're talking it out, and Grifter goes to work. His plan is to, I want to make sure I get this good for you guys. His plan is to distract the monster until international operations gets him the cannon so he can take him out. Pretty basic stuff, pretty cool. The monster keeps attacking this car over here. Bug here, and then yeah, so Grifter's going after him. He takes some shots at him to get him distracted. The monster throws this lamppost at him. Just some cool action. Yeah. And yeah, so he does a Hulk smash right here. The Regiment, yeah, Regiment is his name. Yeah, he does a Hulk smash. It throws Grifter off balance, as you can see. He picks Grifter up by the throat. Grifter goes limp and is able to save everything but one rib. Make sure I get this for you guys. Frozen. Copper comes in. Oh, I didn't mention this. I totally forgot this. So, International operations, yes. Grifter and him made a deal that if Grifter did the job, Crenshaw would give him the passport and the money and everything, right? Well, there's a catch to that. You see, Crenshaw also hired some other mercenaries to do the job. So if the mercenaries that Crenshaw hired get to the monster first, Cole basically like looks out of the deal. Like he loses the passport, he loses everything. It doesn't matter if Crenshaw's mercenaries that he hired, this guy right here in the copter gets there first. Yeah, Grifter's deal is like cut out. So that's kind of the bummer to that. So yeah, it's the helicopter like ties the rope on the monster. Ties the rope on the monster. Monster grabs the rope, smashes the helicopter. Really cool scene. Yeah, and then Grifter's getting out of the way. Grifter's kind of like, at this moment in time, Grifter's like maybe I should just let this guy terrorize the city because, okay, so we also learned, I'm kind of speeding through some of this a bit. We learned that this monster was actually created by Miles Craven. Like, he had a hand in this too. So that's why the monster's so angry. And Cole has that experience of Craven, the director. He's a bit of a shady guy. And Cole's like, maybe I should just let this guy run around, teach Craven a lesson. But Grifter's like, no, I need that passport, so I need to take this guy down. And so Grifter gets into a car. He starts driving off. He sees that the rope tied to the monster's neck. He's going to try to use that to his advantage. Gets to the car. Shoots a hole in it. Ties the rope to the monster to the car. Showing that little process here. Jumps into the car. Yeah, he just kind of takes the monster for a joyride. But it doesn't really work the way he wants it to because the monster's strong and he ends up grabbing the rope, which ends up giving some feedback to the car and ends up like ripping the car in half. So as you can see here, I give you a little. Drives him off, grabs the rope, and he like ends up ripping the car in half. And it's a really, really cool scene. I like it. It's a really good image. But yeah, he rips the car. Grifter's like, oh no. And he ends up slamming the car. He ends up slamming the car into the pole. And yeah, so it seems like it's not working out for Grifter. But then Zajan from issues 2, 3, and 4 come back. His buddy that helped him out with Diabolic comes back with his own team of guys. He's like, man, I can't believe you made it. You're alive. And they're just kind of catching up, basically. And Zajan and his guys are taking the monster out. Really cool scene, keeping him distracted. They're trying to take him down, but they're not really doing too hot. So yeah, Zajan is talking to Cole. He's like, we got this, we'll take care of him. So they're trying to take him down, but it's not working. Regiment like smacks one of these guys right here. It's a really, really cool scene. I like it. Cool action. And so Grifter, okay, and then so the monster gets to the copter where Crenshaw is, starts ripping it apart. Actually, he takes this guy. It looks like he's ripping the copter apart, but the helicopter. But actually, he takes this guy and he smashes his head into a wall, and blood's just dripping everywhere. And I like this scene right here. It's really, really cool. But yeah, anyways, Cole gets to Crenshaw and is like, okay, give me the gun. We gotta end this. This is it's getting out of hand. We gotta finish our job. And Crenshaw's like, okay, look, we want to, but we don't want the media to see us as bad. We kind of want the media to look at us as good, and it's a bunch of this political bull crud. Basically, he's just kind of like, no, we gotta, international operations is like a secret organization type deal. They want the media to not see them as bad. They want the media to respect them and stuff. They don't want to seem incompetent. And Cole's like, screw this crap. This guy's terrorizing everything. You guys need to handle this. Guy gets smashed into a pole right here. One of Zajan's buddies. And then Grifter's like, yeah, enough of this crap. And punches him in the face. And it's great. Like, Grifter's done with this. Like, I'm taking this guy out. This is ridiculous. I'm finishing this. And he gets the VAD PP90 hyper cannon. And this gun is so awesome. You're about to see in a minute, too. So yeah, Zajan's like, Cole, we can take him together. But Cole's like, no, I gotta take this alone, buddy. I gotta get my passport. Thanks for the help, Zajan. But this passport's really important to me right now. So I need to take him out alone. And so Grifter finally takes the first shot at a regiment with the hyper cannon. As you can see, it's really, really powerful and awesome, and it's just amazing. Look at this. Fires this gigantic beam at a regiment right here, and it just like takes them down. Like, I'm gonna try to get a better shot for you guys. This is really cool. Fires a beam out of the cannon, shoots him right here, and it's so amazing. It's just amazing. But sadly, it doesn't take him out. It doesn't take him out because he tries to shoot him some more, and it still has no effect on him. He takes another shot with the cannon, and this is what the cannon looks like. It's really, really cool. Takes another shot at him, and he's just unstoppable. Regiment is just unstoppable. Grifter keeps trying to crank the gun up to like a 25, and it's still not working. And then Regiment grabs the gun. Grifter's like, oh no, the gun's not working. It's I don't know, like it's clogged and it's not working. He keeps clicking the button, and then finally there's one more blast that comes out of the cannon, and yeah, it's a great scene. I love this gun. Like, look at this gun, guys. Like, in here, and it has a very bad recoil too. Like, you just pressed up against the wall right here. And yeah, he also just talks about, Grifter in the scene talks about how he really loves the feel of this gun, basically. Like, it's a really cool gun. Hopefully you guys can understand me. I know I'm talking a little too fast here. But yeah, it's a cool scene, cool action. Get some more. Clogged up. Takes one more shot. I just really want to get this scene in here because it's some really cool, good stuff. So yeah, Craven's like, okay, so basically it all wraps up. Craven's like, job well done, Cole, job well done. You get your passport, you get out of here. International Operations is gonna take this guy and do who knows what with him. Probably gonna hide him somewhere in some government base or something. So yeah, and it wraps up. And Cole's like, yep, I got my passport, I'm good to go. Okay, and the story ends off really well. So Grifter gets his passport. He actually heads back to Taiwan instead of the United States first. He wants to make a stop. And Zayjan, his buddy here, is like, okay, should I wait? And he's like, no, I can handle it. Thanks, bud. And he goes back, and he goes to talk to the girl that I mentioned in issue. That was in issue 2, but was also mentioned in the previous issue to this, issue 5, because he just couldn't stop thinking about her, and he couldn't clear his head. Remember, because he was trying to take out Regiment, but he just could not clear his head of this girl. He couldn't stop thinking about her. And he's like, I already paid off her debts. I'm good. She's clean. I helped her out. But I still can't stop thinking about her. So he decides to go back and see her. And girl who got her leg shot in issue 2. She got her leg shot in issue 2. And yeah, he goes back to visit her. And yeah, it ends off in a good ending. It's like, you know, I've always been kind of mysterious. I never really let in anybody on who I really am, except for my girlfriend and former Wildcats team member Zealot. So maybe it's time to make a change. And it just ends off really good. It ends off with the good closure. Grifter saves the day. He takes out the monster, and he ends up with the girl. So good ending. Good ending to this arc. Good ending to this series for me. So, and this is where also, and I'm going to get to that in a minute. I'll get to that in a minute. So Grifter, we got one more pinup by Ryan Benjamin and Tom McWeeny. Let's see what we get here. Okay. And it's really, really good. Got Grifter here, people in the background. Got Grifter back here, and then the monster. He's towering over the city, and it's really, 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 really cool. And here's the whole thing. And yeah, that's the pinup, and I really like it. And yeah, that was Grifter issue 6. My final Grifter review. Hold on a second. Let me give the credit to the writers. Story is by Stephen T. Siegel. This issue number 6. Story by Stephen T. Siegel. Pencils, Kedrick Nokon. Inks, Norm Brapmund, letters Bill Oakley, color Wendy Fotis. And yeah, that was Grifter Issue 6. And good issue, good ending to the first 6 issues. I really liked it. I liked the VAD PP90 Hyper Cannon was really, really cool. This gun right here, I liked it. Sorry, I know I had to take my hand off for a minute. My hand was starting to kind of cramp up. Good ending to the series. Good ending to the first 6 issues. I liked the Hyper Cannon. I thought it was really cool. The action was great. And yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Okay, so yeah, I like this issue. I thought it was good. I thought the backstory to the Team 1 soldier was really good, and the fact that he was a prisoner, but he made a deal with international operations to get out, and I thought that was really cool. I thought the villain's backstory was awesome. And yeah, just to give some quick thoughts on the first 6 issues overall, I really like it. I like Grifter as a character. He's probably my 3rd favorite WildStorm / Image character. He's not my first favorite, but he is definitely one of my favorites. I like his, like I said, he's not like Spider-Man, right? He's not like with great power comes totally great responsibility. Like, he is irresponsible. He has done some kind of scummy things, but he does have a good heart. He has a good heart, and he has like a, when he does, you give a sense that he does care about people. Like, he's not just a Punisher taking out bad guys constantly, just, for his own. I'm not trying to hate on the Punisher, but I'm just saying, like, Grifter, he just has a good sense of, somewhat of a good sense of morality. Like, he's not overall responsible, but he does care. He does care about people. He does save people. He does care. So I like that about him. I like that he's just not another gun-toting guy killing criminals. I like that he actually does care about people, and that he thinks about the people. He thinks about the people who get caught in the way while he's trying to do his job. Like, he thinks about the people who gets caught in the middle. And that woman in this comic and in the other ones is a good example of that. And really, he just looks cool. I like the mask combo. I like the jacket. I like the Deadpool. I'll admit, I like the Deadpoolish mask. That's what got me into it. His Deadpool looking mask. His jacket is cool. I love his guns. His guns are make him really unique. I love the VAD PP30s, the pistols. And, the Hyper Cannon's awesome too. And yeah, I like this series. I think its first 6 issues are great. I am not going to be reviewing the last 4 because the series actually goes on till issue 10, and I'm not going to cover that just because I don't really want to. And honestly, the last 4 issues, which is known as the City of Angels 4-issue miniseries, it's not that good. It's based on like a political story where these 2 mayors like don't like each other, and it's very sloppily. It's kind of sloppy and it's kind of all over the place, and it's not as fun as the first 6 issues. Okay, but I will say, if you like my reviews and you want to check out like these first 6 issues, heck, even the whole Grifter miniseries if you want, like all 10 issues of the first series, I would recommend you go to mycomicshop.com to pick these up. They're a really good website. I like them. I order comics from them all the time. That's mycomicshop.com. I really like them. They're a good service. You can definitely pick these up here. They should be pretty cheap. 90s comics run for $1 to $2. Midtown Comics is also a good online shop. It's pretty good too. So Midtown Comics and My Comic Shop will be the best place to get these Grifter issues. Really cheap too, so shouldn't be too pricey. But yeah, this is the last Grifter review. This is awesome. I covered the first 6, and yeah, I will be covering more comic book reviews, so stay tuned. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this last Grifter review, and catch you guys later.